Hello and welcome to vlog 11 of Rally Race Guys. So today I am on my own. My dad's coming up in a bit, but you probably won't see him on camera. I'm going to be doing prepping for the fabrication of the rust on both sides. That's basically what I'll be doing in a small update. I've got some bits that I can show you now. So you are currently on a new tripod, which didn't cost me a lot. It cost me £10 from eBay. It's a Zombie professional tripod. There you go. And it's red. But the one I was using was a little bit flimsy and a lot more stable now. And if you don't know what these are, this is just a tuck pole, but this is part of the kit for the seat rails for the ones from OPB to sit on. These are the welding rails, which we're going to use the factory front rail, like I've been telling you in previous episodes, and we're going to weld this one in so it's more secure. So this is an OMP welding kit. So that was from RB Motorsport. If you go and check our Facebook page out, we've done a shout out for them. Go and check him out. Go and check Rob out. He's done a great, done us some great deals for that. Mike Sparker helmet. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll see that. What else has he done? Well, he's priced a lot of parts up for us, and they're ready to go until we've got to pay for them, because we don't need them straight away, so we'll have them. These are fuses. Another thing that he got us was the valve. Let's bring that up. Come on. Just whack this out. It's not going to focus today. Okay. On this red thing, yes. Okay, so finally we've got it. So this is a one-way valve for 10 psi. This is for our hydraulic handbrake for drum brakes. So this is what makes the difference. It basically puts anything past this valve, which will be in line, which will be on the only line going to the rear brakes, from the master cylinder to the hydraulic handbrake, and then through this, teed off to each caliper or to each wheel cylinder for the drum brakes. So that's how we're having our rear brake set up. We're getting a this puts once you press the pedal down, it primes anything past this point, past this valve, at 10 psi. So it's easier to engage, and all it needs is a little bit more force to engage the brakes, etc. So it's already primed them. So it's nice and red, just like that. So yeah. Also, my girlfriend, I probably haven't mentioned her previously. She's just moved out. A good tip is to, for building a car like this or any car, is to raid anything you can off them. If it's going in the bin and you think it's going to be useful, grab it. Chances are it might not be useful, but so I got this, which is an IKEA lid, because she needed a box for the bathroom, and I got the lid because she didn't need it because the stuff was too big. But this will be perfect for in the paint room when we're painting more stuff. We can rest our paintbrushes on it, or so they don't get dirty. And this cost me nothing. Same with these. My dad's moving house, so I raided through my stuff, or I'm halfway through it now, and I raided all my stuff, and I happen to have some independents, so they're going to be on the welder or with the grinder. So because I've got some 3M ones, so nobody else can use them because they may get ear infections. But these are universal, and you won't get infections through this, and these are probably better actually. So it's good. If you don't follow our Instagram, which you should go and do, it's down in the description, you would know that in our story we post some stuff, probably in our memories. I think that's gold. I made this, and this is a Rivnut puller. So there you go. So, I've just seen the dad. He's just dropped off the boxes that he needs to drop off. He's now gone again. While he was doing that, I couldn't film because there was a lot of noise, etc. While he was here, I was knocking these plates up. I used a bit of cardboard and some scissors. So that's this side. That goes perfect like that. It obviously will bend around the arc or the radius. We've got the top side, which fits in there. Here. That fits there. And we've got the base as well. On the actual metal, as you'll see in a minute, I have extended this, so there's a corner here, and we'll just tap that around so we've got the radius. Weld there, weld there, weld there, weld there, weld there, weld there. But I'm going to weld the base and the top first, and then the side on top to marry up with there, and then create the curvatures that it needs, and that's the top done. Now I'm going to do the underside, but because these are mirror images of that side, which I did check earlier, I've just reproduced them over there on the metal. I've got these top, side and base. So this is passenger side top. This is the side bit there, which is passenger with that triangle there. You can see there. There, that's gonna. That was the original piece. Then I've added that triangle on so we can get around that radius. And that base plate, I'm going to utilise this 90-degree bend to go up against the cage mount and weld against that. So, and we've got a couple of holes that we can tack up against that, and we can weld around there. So it's going to be a lot stronger because they've got that curvature. But I also do know there is some weld there, so I may have to lop that off and just. But we'll see when it comes. We'll see when it comes to cutting. This is same base drivers, and they're on there. But I've just used some flat material that you can get anywhere, which now I'm going to cut it out with the grinder. Just a 6-inch grinder. Cut each of them out. Cuts each of them out, and get on with prepping them and prepping the areas. Actually, I don't know what time it is now, but of the time I've allocated today, we may be able to get some welding done, which will be really good because I've fixed the welder now. The problem that I had with it, 13 amp general plug in the UK, that's just standard. On a small feed, or it was on a 32 amp breaker, but obviously there's a lot of wires running through that as well. So there's a lot of plugs on that, so it wasn't the best feed. Now we've had a 16 amp dedicated plug put on the wall with a breaker on that, off a 32 amp breaker, so that's all good. That's just mains, and I'll put a 16 amp plug on that, and I've created a 16 amp extension lead for that especially, or if we get any more 16 amp items in the future. I don't know what we'll have that will run 16 amps at the moment, it's only the welder. But yeah, so that's all good to go. I was going to sell it and get a different one because I was a bit frustrated with it. I didn't want to replace stuff. Same with the air compressor that we've got. It's just too big for us, so I'm going to get it serviced, get it running right. It's 200 litres. If you want the 200 litre Sealy air compressor, I need to downsize because I won't be doing any spraying, etc. So I'm getting it serviced this week by a Sealy specialist. So it will be running right, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And that, take it off my hands. I'm sort of asking for 500 quid for it. Make me an offer. Email me. It's in the about section. I've got it if you're in the UK, that you can come and collect it. It's not that big. I think 3 or 4 people could lift it and pop it into a car, but you would need something like a Passat or something along those lines to fit it in, because it's quite long. It's a good 1.5 metre long, by a good like 80-90 centimetres high. So it's all yours if you want it. Contact me via the Rally Race guys email, and you can take it off my hands. I need to downsize. 50 litres is plenty for me, so I'm looking for a new compressor that suits my needs, because I don't need it that big. But anyway, I'll get on with cutting these out and prepping them with the flat discs that I got from Race Retro, as you saw if you didn't, and we'll get prepping, and hopefully we'll get some welding done. We'll see in a minute. So just there, I created a 90-degree bend. It's not focusing. Okay, so to the passenger.